Is it possible we can work with anti-gun people to change their mind? Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So this video is going to be, number one, not too long, but also part of a kind of a departure from what I normally cover on this channel. If you're familiar with the Defense Dad channel, I don't get political. I don't talk about that kind of stuff on my channel. There are a lot of people out there who do a much better job of that than I'm capable of, so I'm going to leave it to them. But what I do want to talk about is I have been on a couple shows recently, as well as in the outside chat on some that have been dealing with some subjects. And please, you guys have been on the shows or been in the chat, don't think I'm taken from your show idea, but some things have happened that made me start thinking. And the subject of those have been, you know, in a loose way, should we as gun tubers and 2A, like pro 2A people, work with people who are considered liberal but are also pro-gun, just to see if we can get their assistance in, you know, furthering the cause of the Second Amendment support, even though we don't necessarily believe in their other beliefs. And I've seen people almost kind of rage quit, like leave shows, or, you know, just disagree wholeheartedly. And, you know, that's great. Everybody has their own opinion, and I encourage that. But like it or not, the face of the 2A community is going to be changing, just because, you know, I'm in my, you know, mid-40s, and as are a lot of people. And I tell you what, the people coming up younger who are getting into guns, that sort of thing, are going to have a little different outlook. So I don't know that people could still approach everything the same way they always have, because to be honest with you, it hasn't worked. You know, we lost our like, how do I want to say it? We lost the presidency. We lost control of the Senate, control of the House. In politics, we are the minority right now, and we're going to struggle with that over the next 4 years. So I don't know that trying to gain support from, I guess, the enemy, but the ones that are pro-Second Amendment, in that one thing, if we can agree on that, I don't know that's a bad idea. I don't know that it's a good idea either. But I think it's worth at least exploring. You know, I have just today, for example, I had a conversation via Facebook, you know, with a family member of mine that's in a different state, and very close to him and his family, and I respect them, but they are very liberal. They have different outlooks on guns and things that I do. We can have a debate, and we can still respect each other's opinion. At the end of the day, walk away disagreeing, but at least listen to each other's opinions. The big thing that got me started to make this video was, he asked, I had posted a comment that I got put in, I'm not going to say the name of the platform, but social media jail for posting something related to firearms. And on that, the comment string just kind of, it snowballed, as it tends to do sometimes. And it got into, he's like, okay, so why do people hoard ammo? I don't understand. And my initial reaction was, it's not hoarding, it's stockpiling. But I was like, okay, he doesn't do this, so he doesn't understand why. He's legitimately asking a question, because I know this is how he feels and how he asks. So I was like, first off, describe what you define hoarding. Some people would think that having more than 100 extra rounds of ammo for a firearm and a gun would be hoarding. Some people, you know, it's going to be if you keep a couple thousand rounds for every round of ammo. My apologies, cat over there won't stay out of the frame, but you know, he doesn't understand it, because it's not something he is passionate about. It's not something he does. It's not something he believes in. So I'm like, well, what you got to understand on this part of it is, it's not hoarding if you buy it at good prices so that you have it during, right now there's an ammo shortage, and you can't get it, or if you can get it, a box of ammo that used to cost $8 or $9. Some places are charging upwards of $50 for that. So people who do like to shoot for pastimes, whatever reason, know to purchase it when you can, when it's at decent prices, so that you don't have to scramble. We've had so many new gun owners last year, and starting this year too. It's setting records. And people are going out and buying guns, and they can't even sometimes buy a box of ammo with that gun. So I guess they're going to start to understand, but not to go on a diatribe about that, but hoarding and ammo is one different story. But it's just one facet of it. If we can talk to somebody who is anti-gun or on the fence about it and help them understand our position, maybe we can sway them, and the next time it comes around to vote, they're going to vote just a little bit differently on certain things. Maybe not, but I don't think it's something we should just outright not talk to them, especially if they're a friend or family member. I mean, maybe you can help them understand it. We always talk about taking a new person to the gun range and exposing them to what we like, and they got to understand, like, not everybody goes out to gun. These people, a lot of them think that just because you own a gun and you go shooting, you're out there playing Rambo every day and everything else. And, some people are, but legitimately what they don't understand is the peacefulness sometimes you get out of going to the range and shooting 5, 10, 15 well-placed shots at 100 or 200 yards. You can spend a couple hours. I tried to explain this to them as well. You can spend a couple hours doing that. It doesn't have to be expensive. You don't shoot a whole lot of ammunition. But it's a way to get out, especially where I shoot is outside. It's a way to get out in nature, participate in your hobby or your activity, and have a good time. Just like some people go shoot pool or go bowling on a daily basis, or not daily, but on a weekly basis. That's their pastime. That's what they're passionate about. People maybe not, they won't understand that as well because they think it's a waste of money. My point to all this is, maybe if you know someone who isn't really pro-gun or is on the fence about it, maybe you can take them to the range like we talk about, or you can just engage in a conversation if you're happen to be at a family get-together or have friends over, and just say, well, help me understand your position. What are you so against it? Do they scare you? Are you totally against it? You think everyone's evil? Have that conversation with that person, and maybe if you're passionate enough about it and you can make it relate to something that happens in their life, you can sway their decision. And next time it comes around to voting, maybe the outcome's a little different. Maybe it helps us. Just some food for thought. And I hope I haven't offended anybody. I don't mean to. It was just something I was thinking about. So, as always, guys, if you like videos like this, and I hope you like this one, I really truly do. But if you do, please hit that like button, share it, subscribe with your friends. Check me out on Patreon and Odyssey, and we hope to see you in future videos. Alright guys, shoot safe.